always was a fan of Mortal Kombat games, especially the Mortal Kombat Project games, but before I started to hate the games. In fact, I hate even hearing about them. One day when I was surfing the web for some games for my emulators, I happened to come upon a game titled MortalKombat.exe. I'm not going to give you out a link source of the game for the safety of both of you and your computer. I digress. I expected it to be dull, but when I looked at the RAM it took up, it said that it takes 2 gigabytes. So I was like, thought to myself that the game would be exciting, because I've never downloaded a Mortal Kombat game that took so much memory. So I clicked the download link and started downloading the game. Surprisingly, only it took over 4 hours for the entire game to download. The download then finished, but that's when things started to get weird. Download box popped up, letting me know that the game was finished. So I clicked run. Then my laptop screen burst into static and started playing a frequent, high-pitched sound. Then the laptop literally went black. Then I grunted myself in anger, trying to turn my laptop back on. After a few times, my laptop finally turned on, the same as it was before, except for there was a game on my desktop. Thought to myself that the laptop was probably just crashed from the large download. I clicked onto the game and started playing. There's no music playing. The screen showed Goro, and there was the words arcade versus practice options and exit. So I clicked arcade, and the Mortal Kombat 1 arcade theme burst out of my speakers violently, nearly shaking the whole house. So I muted my computer, thinking nothing of the sound, and what came up I couldn't believe. Character selection screen came up showing the total of 276 characters. I was amazed. This was the best Mortal Kombat ever. Then I selected one of my favorite characters, Chameleon. Only there were 6 versions of him, so I chose the Mortal Kombat Trilogy Chameleon. Then a box popped up on the selection screen saying choose stage. There are total 500 stages, only making the game better. I chose my favorite place to fight, the Mortal Kombat 1 pit. I selected the stage. Shao Kahns said, "Good choice, Lane." 2 things then popped into my head. 1, how did he know my name? And 2, how's his voice coming up even though my speakers are muted? Then the loading screen came up. I had to fight Hydro, the Mortal Kombat Project character, so I started fighting and finally got to the point where Shao Kahn's voice said, "Finish him." Then a box popped up showing a list of names. One was my friend's name, Jordan, so I clicked Jordan just for fun. And then another box came up saying, choose fatality. Then a box popped up saying fatality 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And stage fatality. I thought it was awesome that every character had 10 fatalities and screen stage finisher. So I chose stage fatality. When I clicked stage fatality, it showed my character Chameleon uppercutting Hydro, causing him to fall into a pit of spikes at the bottom. When he hit the ground, very realistic blood shot out of him as he screamed in agony. Hydro's scream nearly broke my speakers. That it was so loud. I was angry that I kept hearing noise from the game as I muted my computer and confused as to why the noise was so loud. Then the words "Chameleon wins fatality" came up onto the screen. There's no Shao Kahn saying the word name fatality. Then Shao Kahn's voices came up saying, "You'll never win, Lane," and I mean loud. Then a bunch of pops up saying Mortal Kombat is not responding came up, crashing my laptop. I was frightened. I tried to turn my laptop back on, but it would not power on. I thought it must have been a virus. Angrily, I put up my laptop, thinking to myself that I could try to fix it on. Then I thought it must. Oh my God. In the morning, since I'm good with computers, and then I went to bed trying to sleep, but still thinking about the game. Or the game knew my name. I woke to the ring noise. It was my iPod 4. I looked at the phone to check what time it was. 2:30 a.m. I then answered the phone only to hear my friend's mom crying. She started telling me what was wrong, and the siren in the sound background was. She told me that the sirens were police and ambulance sirens, and that Jordan was dead. He had several large holes in his body. I bolted downstairs trying to turn on my laptop. Then a message popped up saying, "Thank you for playing Lane. I told you you will never win." I was screaming and crying in horror and despair as several messages box popped up saying never, and the worst thing ever happened to me. A bunch of pictures of dead adults, children, babies popped up on screen. Then a message box popped up saying, "Look at him." Then a picture of my friend Jordan was shown, his eyes gouged out, his intestines popped out, laying on the floor. He also had several gory holes in his body. Then went black, and a Mortal Kombat font came up saying, "Lane wins, fatality." Then the screen went black. It has been 4 months since the incident. I am traumatized by it, just like anybody else would be. The police found the man. Oh my god. The man who killed Jordan. Oddly, he's the creator of the game I downloaded. Yesterday, I was flipping through those channels on my TV and I saw Jordan's killer in court on a TV show I had to watch. After about 5 minutes, the judge asked him what he had to say before he was sentenced to death. He responded by looking at the camera and saying, "Lane, you will never win." Violently laughing as the bailiff carried him away. Okay, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please remember.